July 4th, 1956 will be the historic date when the First Spanish Assembly of God of Lancaster began to arise as a powerful body filled with God's power and a vision to evangelize the city of Lancaster. Under the direction of Reverend Victor Ojor of Philadelphia, who began conducting services with the assistance of Brother Anselmo Hernandez and his wife, first known Christians in this city. This work began at 126 Howard Avenue. Later, the first pastor was installed, Reverend Jose A. Vasquez. Under his direction, it was a very short term, but his work was very fruitful, with 26 adults serving the Lord. Then Reverend Raul Mora joined the small group, and an effort was made to acquire the first church building. This became a reality when the property located at 14 Farmland Street was acquired on September 18, 1957. Brother Moria left as pastor here in 1959. Around this time, God blessed the small church by providing the ministry of pastors Rafael Franco and his wife Bonita. Church growth was significant under Brother Franco's ministry. The church was incorporated during this time. Brother Franco will be remembered by that group for his efforts in educating the church in the Holy Scriptures. Brother Franco and his wife concluded their efforts here in the year 1964. In addition to the Church of Lancaster being a striving ministry, in the year of 1966, it looked beyond our city to extend and open up a sister church in York, Pennsylvania, under the leadership of Reverend Jose A. Pabon. Pastors Bienvenido and Adela Valentin was assigned by God to continue the work in the city of Lancaster. Their ministry was a great blessing to our church. Brother Valentin and his wife worked hard in our church and the community. Under his ministry and leadership, the church saw the need to move to more spacious and comfortable quarters. By the acquisition of the temple of 343 North Charlotte Street, the church became the largest known Spanish church in Lancaster. There was joy, power, and enthusiasm evident there. The Valentin ministry continued through June of 1969. Once again, the ministry of a man of God arose. Jehovah God, who reigns over the affairs of men, has selected Reverend Pablo and Persida Figueroa to continue the ministry of our church in Lancaster. God brought them to minister in June of 1969, and he was installed as pastor in the month of August that same year. God blessed his ministry with power and grace. Notice was being taken of the church's rapid growth. This growth also extended overseas through various countries such as Honduras and Guatemala. The dynamic and progressive spirit of the Figueroas touched the congregation, who envisioned the raising of a temple unto God. Through prayer and the Lord's direction, plans were drawn to construct a church building in the very heart of the Spanish community in Lancaster. In January of 1973, the church began to raise funds with that sole desire. People began to give liberally, and action was taken to gather the necessary funds. The Lord determined that the church will be built on the lot located at 626 South Duke Street. The temple was successfully built and dedicated to the Lord on April 20th, 1974. The congregation continued working for the Lord, and the growth of the church became so noticeable, and it soon became evident that the church building was getting smaller. Expansion to the property was necessary. As the unit and led by the Lord for the lost souls in the city, the church and its pastors decided to expand the temple. The church extension was made and dedicated on March 24, 1979. The Figueroas continued their arduous work for 25 years at our congregation. They retired in the year 1994. The work of the Lord never stops. Once again, the Lord blessed us, bringing us to our midst another dynamic couple to continue his labor in this city. Reverend Emmanuel and Yamilet Alvarez arrived in May of 1994 and were installed in July of that same year. Under the direction of the pastors Alvarez, new goals have been reached, among them the English ministry and the building fund department were instituted, the development of team pastors, renovation of church facility both inside and out, including the construction of new classroom areas, 10 revivals, Impact Week, the dedication of 8 ministers into pastorship roles, and new work that began in Refton, PA, and later moved into Lancaster, PA, renovations to the church building, and finally, greater representation in sectional and district activities, and with the new addition of media and communications ministry. We praise the Lord for what God is doing and what God is going to continue to do as the church continues. Therefore, let it be thankful unto God, for he who has begun a good work in you will complete it unto the day of Jesus Christ. Philippians 1:6.
Dios le bendiga, yo soy Beatriz Hernández Vélez, hija de Ramón Hernández y Felicita Santiago, quienes fallecieron y fueron pioneros de esta obra por mucho tiempo. Yo estuve aquí en esta obra, he estado aquí desde por muchos años ya. He pasado mi juventud en la iglesia. Aquí he estado más de 30 años sirviendo al Señor, enseñando en la escuela dominical, y yo le doy gracias a mi Señor porque me he mantenido aquí como joven y dama y envuelta en el servicio del Señor, y pues le doy gracias por esta oportunidad. Dios le bendiga.
Dios le bendiga. Yo soy el hermano Quiro y la hermana Perla conmigo. Ella me ha acompañado muchos años. Hemos estado aquí en la Iglesia Asamblea de Dios, primera Iglesia Asamblea de Dios de Lancaster, por más de 50 años. Y ha sido un placer para nosotros estar aquí juntamente con los hermanos, creciendo en el Señor y gozándonos cada día, cada semana y cada año que ha pasado. Ha sido una gran experiencia para nosotros mientras adoramos a Dios juntos aquí en la Iglesia Asamblea de Dios de Lancaster.
Hello, my name is Wilfredo Pavon. I've been in this church since 1956, and we used to go to the service in the houses, on homes, and then we wind up on Farnham Street, and from there I was with the Jóvenes, and then we went to Charlotte Street. What else can I say? That's it.
Ya. Estimados hermanos, que el Señor les bendiga. Mi nombre es Benita Burgo, para aquellos que no me conocen. Estoy en la iglesia desde el año 64. Hacen 48 años que estoy en la iglesia. Desde que la iglesia estaba en la Farnham, en la procesión cuando se mudó para la Charlotte, ese día yo me fui en la procesión, y hasta aquí estoy sirviendo al Señor en la iglesia. Ha sido un placer estar y un beneficio bien grande el poder estar sirviéndole al Señor en la iglesia Asamblea de Dios. Yo conocí al Señor en el 58 en la iglesia metodista en Puerto Rico. Cuando la iglesia cumple los años, yo también estoy cumpliendo años, porque acepté al Señor en el 58 y ese es el mismo año que vinieron los hermanos a abrir obra aquí en Lancaster. Y estoy bien agradecida del Señor, que Dios me ha dado poder y me ha dado fuerza y salud para yo poder criar mis hijas en los caminos del Señor. Aunque todas no le están sirviendo, pero todas conocen su palabra. Y espero en el Señor y oro siempre que a su tiempo el Señor las traiga de nuevo. Que el Señor les bendiga.
God bless you. My name is Febe Rivera.
And my name is Alicia Galarza. We are sisters, and we moved here from Puerto Rico on August the 20th, 1965.
And we've been here ever since, serving the Lord and working for the Lord.
She's the church treasurer, and I'm the secretary of the board, and we love anything that has to do with serving the Lord.
Yes. And we're going to be here as long as the Lord wants us to be in this church. This is our home church. This is where we belong. God bless.
Amen.
Que el Señor los bendiga. Por 36 años o más hemos estado en esta congregación. Cuando decidimos entrar a esta congregación fue para quedarnos y hemos trabajado con los pastores positivamente y el Señor nos ha bendecido mucho, igual que ha bendecido nuestra congregación. Que el Señor los bendiga.
I love First Spanish Assembly of God. How about you?
I love First Spanish Assembly.
What about you?
I love the First Spanish Assembly of God Church, and how about you?
We love First Spanish Assembly of God. How about you?
I love First Spanish Assembly of God. How about you?
We love First Spanish Assembly of God.
How about you?
We love First Spanish Assembly of God. How about you?
We love the First Spanish Assembly of God. How about you?
We love First Spanish Assembly. How about you?
We love First Spanish Assembly of God. How about you?
I love First Spanish Assemblies of God. How about you?
First Spanish Assembly of God, may I help you? I love First Spanish Assembly of God. How about you?
I love First Spanish Assembly. How about you?
I love First Spanish Assembly. How about you?
We love First Spanish Assembly. How about you?
I love First Spanish Assembly. What about you?